Hi, I'm Indigo Ocean Dutton, creator of this course. While in day-to-day life it is the custom to downplay one's success or even hide it, for the purposes of this course, we are going to need to dispense with those customs. That's because I need you to know that what I'm teaching you, I have done myself and achieved the results I'm talking about. I am, in fact, a self-made millionaire, and that is not because I started life with wealth. I started life as a poor little girl who didn't always have enough food to eat or protection from the elements during a snowy winter. I started life with actual physical deprivation, but the blessing of a family who instilled in me a love of learning and the courage to experiment with my life. I started with a family that told me that their only goal for me was that I be happy and that they knew I would be successful one day, despite their inability to do that themselves. And they were right. All I needed was that loving belief in me and the personal characteristic of being a self-directed, lifelong learner. So now I sit here, having achieved my financial goals and offering the same loving support to you. All you need to supply is your own commitment to being a self-directed learner and willing to experiment with your life. I can lay out a great feast before you, but only you can pick up your fork and start eating. And only you can decide to really chew on it and digest it fully so that it becomes not just successful actions taken that you might imitate, but a part of who you are as a successful person in your own right. Sometimes people can get very comfortable with a certain way of seeing themselves. Being a millionaire isn't just about having $1 million in assets. The money in the bank is actually just the product of a certain mindset. It is the millionaire mindset that is truly transformative. The focus of this course is on creating a success that feels successful. It is about succeeding by the only true standard of success, which is to be happy, to enjoy how you spend your days, to feel good when you reflect at the end of the day, and ultimately at the end of your life's journey. Creating a business that expresses who you truly are and allows you to share your natural gifts and developed skills for the benefit of others can be a key part of a happy and successful life. You want to live life with passion, practically launching yourself out of bed each morning because you're just that excited about the day ahead. And having the time to pursue non-monetary goals like time with family, time spent in nature, volunteering, and more is also something that will support your success and happiness. But in the end, these methods are just that, methods. But a method is not a goal. In order to achieve something, that thing has to be your goal. The goal for this course is to help you create a life of enthusiasm, joy, financial ease, and inspired action. In other words, it's time for your passion payday. This course will present you with effective instruction for developing both a millionaire mindset and the approaches to amassing wealth that work for the people with that mindset. Those approaches will only work for you if you are able to transition your mindset out of what you have been seeing in your life to what you wish to see in your life. So don't take these first few soft lectures for granted. They are in fact the bedrock of true success. Methods for building wealth are like a great and powerful ship. It may be very impressive sitting in the dock, but without any wind or fuel to propel it, it is nothing but an impressive promise. Your money mindset is what will either fuel your vision of success becoming something real enough to touch, or cause that vision to remain mere wishful thinking, a promise unrealized, and a deathbed regret. I hope this is enough to strengthen your resolve that you will apply yourself to this course with your best effort. A workbook accompanies this course, and I hope you will print it out right now and start completing it with this very lecture. Or if you don't have a printer, I've made sure you can type into the workbook right on your computer screen. It will be most useful to you if you do print it out at some point, because it should be something you can keep beside your bed or on your work desk to refer to regularly and keep yourself focused on the path we are creating together. Exercise 1 in the workbook is what I want you to complete right now before you turn off your computer or move on to the next lesson or your next objective for the day. This is also something of a moment of truth. If you won't do this right now, you might as well move on to some other way of fixing your life and forget about this course entirely. This is a course that requires action. It also requires courage and honesty because some of what has been holding you back can be painful when faced. and yet you must face it to be able to move beyond it. Even if in facing it, our focus is not in dwelling on your shortcomings or wrong thinking that has been trained into you over the years by people who didn't know any better. This is not about blame or regret or shame. It's about leaving all that behind to chart a new path forward and then launch yourself upon that new path with practical knowledge and clear goals for the destination. Ready? Then let's go. Complete exercise 1, and then I'll see you in the next lecture.